Whether you have struggled with hair loss for many years or only recently began to notice hair falling out every time you brush it or shower, Follixin is the perfect solution because of its two-stage approach to restoring your natural hair. Rejuvenating clogged pores and strengthening hair follicles at the roots allows Follixin users to grow hair in receding areas of the scalp while simultaneously preventing new hair loss as well. Thoroughly tested in a series of clinical trials and double-blind studies, Follixin is a doctor-recommended treatment of the restoration your hair with a safe and private daily regimen. Regain your natural hair and take back your self-esteem as you begin to look more powerful and confident. This Follixin website is created with you in mind. Information about the ways Follixin works, what doctors are saying about it, ordering details and testimonials from some of the men who are already seeing results. Stop losing your hair and start moving forward again with Follixin. Unlike messy creams that have difficulty penetrating the scalp and stimulating growth below the epidermis of your scalp, Follixin works from the inside out, opening the aperture of your hair follicles and thickening the sheath of each hair to strengthen your hair and revitalize areas of your scalp that have become dormant. Healthy hair follicles are also fortified within the corium of your scalp. Moving forward is easy for your hair with Follixin leading the way. In clinical trials and commercial use, Follixin has proven to be an effective remedy for hair loss and a valuable hair recovery agent. Using a two-pronged approach, Follixin strengthens existing hair at the root and shaft while also stimulating decaying follicles to begin growing new hairs once again. The combination of newly restored hair and preservation of existing gains is what allows Follixin to maximize hair growth in a short period of time while also maintaining hair growth. The average person has more than 100,000 hair follicles on their scalp, but no new follicles are formed after birth. Most people lose between 50 and 100 hairs each day, but a consistent loss of more than 150 hairs is significant hair loss. Follixin widens the hair follicles, strengthens the hair roots and thickens the sheath of each hair follicle to restore previously lost hair and protect each existing hair internally. Prior to putting Follixin on the market for men of all ages, Follixin was part of an exhaustive research and development study that included the participation of leading chemists, certified doctors and a double-blind study to determine the effectiveness of our hair restoration product. Once the results were proven, we began a series of clinical trials to verify that Follixin is safe for you to use as a scientific solution for restoring your natural hair. The results speak for themselves. More than 94% of men who tried Follixin reported significant hair gain in previously receding areas of their scalp, and not a single side effect was reported by anyone involved with the study. As a practicing physician, I have been asked for years if there was any proven way for my patients to restore their hair naturally. Until recently, the only available choices were painful surgeries, messy creams that rarely worked, and unsubstantiated medications that lacked real hard data for analysis. Hair loss is an area of medical research that was often overlooked by major pharmaceutical companies and R&D labs simply because it isn't a life-threatening illness. That being said, hair loss does have a profound impact on the quality of life for millions of men who suffer from it, and the Follixin team should be commended by solving the problem once and for all. For many years, a number of major pharmaceutical companies have pursued a solution for hair loss. Thousands of different compounds have been produced in a variety of creams, pills, injections, soaks, wraps and treatments with only limited success. Meanwhile, another group of researchers have focused on holistic remedies and organic ingredients in the hope of finding a cure for hair loss naturally. The problem with their approach was that they were focused too narrowly on solving the problem with only one method while excluding all others. Follixin is different because of its unique two-pronged approach. Follixin rejuvenates clogged pores to strengthen hair follicles at their roots, which prevents new hair loss while simultaneously opening the aperture of your hair follicles and thickening the sheath of each hair during the formative stage of growth to revitalize areas of your scalp that have become dormant. Follixin works from the inside out as part of a dietary supplemental regimen carefully designed to provide exactly the right amount of nutrients in a scientifically controlled manner. Unlike creams and lotions that are impossible to apply evenly or other treatments that wear off inconsistently, Follixin is with you every step of the way as you regain your hair and your self-confidence. Thanks to decades of existing research, volumes of clinical trial reports and a wealth of experimentative data, Follixin researchers using powerful algorithmic methods, Similar to the way a search engine finds pattern in massive amounts of data on the internet, we're able to call key factors from the prior research and medical journal reports of previous efforts to develop a real solution capable of restoring hair. When seeking an answer to scientific problem, often the hardest part is knowing what questions to ask. Many of the ingredients in Follixin were used in other remedies, but the specific formula, set of ingredients and proportion of each within every Follixin tablet is unique to our trademarked brand. Our proprietary formula works, and has been proven successful in numerous double-blind studies, clinical trials and related analysis. Partly because of new proprietary research performed by our own chemists and doctors, but also in large part thanks to the public records of massive amounts of research provided by leading pharmaceutical labs and holistic treatment centers who have made their findings available to the scientific community for further extrapolation. That's why when you try Follixin, you are benefiting from years of research that have gone into every tablet and every bottle. The winning formula is the one that has finally managed to put all the pieces of the hair growth puzzle together the right way.